Hello guys! Welcome to our channel! Han!
And Kai.
So today, we're gonna share is about how to survive your love on LDR
Yes.
couple. Yes. So today we're going to share some tips how to get to make it strong, especially on a LDR couple cases. So yeah, we chose this topic because we know that many LDR are struggling because they're both far. So today, while we are together, we like to share our experience on how we become from first met to LDR also, and now we are get married. So we like to share our experience and tips on this. So let's start. Now, tip number 1. This tip number 1 is meet each other for the first time. Yes. This is really important for you as a couple to meet each other for the first time, because that's the only way you will see and you will feel if you are both really compatible and match to be as a couple. And
of course, it means that you meet in real life.
Meet in person.
Yes.
So, for example, same with us. Kai visit Philippines for the first time to meet me.
Yes.
And kasi, of course, it's really different from texting for phone and social media.
Video call.
Yes, to video call than in person. That's more, you will feel the personality, you will see the character, and
the hi.
Yes, and the appearance, of course. You will see that. So it's more appropriate to meet in person. That's tip number 1.
Tip number 2 is try to understand the differences. What means the differences in culture, in lifestyle, or in traditions. For example, in Philippines, the people use tabo. In Germany, we don't have that. In Germany, we have, I like to say, a proper toilet with flush. And in Philippines, this is a big difference for me as German or Middle European to using tabo. Also for the shower. What is also the difference is of course, it's the food.
Yeah, that's also
For
the difference, because
the biggest difference is we eat in German only or most bread and potatoes, and in Philippines, of course, it's Asian.
Rice.
We eat rice and fish and seafood.
Culture and traditions is
The dances, for example, or the traditions, the history is really different. I also like to give an example. I know I say example, but we'd like to show you what's the differences. The example is, if I visit the Philippines first time, there was in a mall, like a little bit museum of Second World War. So I see the culture or the history in Philippines in the Second World War time, what the Japanese doing in the Philippines, and Hannah is now here. I also show you a little bit what the Germans doing in Europe.
I see the differences too, that the German people are really more on likes talks about the history, and that's why when I'm here in Germany, my husband showed me the places and the history of Germany, and also the weather. Yes, because Germany is more on winter and a cold weather, a cold places, and Philippines is more on summer. So yeah, understand that your culture and your lifestyle is really different, but that's part of LDR. So So that's one of the reason why you need to get more strong and
you can say that the differences make the LDR or the relationship more stronger and also more interesting because
yes,
if you find a partner in your own country or in your own area, you will be the same. You don't must change many things on yourself, like lifestyle, for example, or understanding for the culture because you have the same culture and the same lifestyle. I know lifestyle is a big word and it's depends on the person, but what I mean is lifestyle in Philippines is you will celebrate many things with your family. It's a big celebration if you going eating with your family. Here in Germany, it's not 100% the same because if I going with my family for a dinner or a lunch, then it's mostly just the small circle. In the Philippines, you have because Filipinos have mostly big families. Not all, I know, but the most. So it's possible that you go eating for 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 person. In Germany, maybe you're going for 4 or 5 person, and this was it.
as in family only. If you say family gatherings, family dinner in Germany, only the family members. But sometimes in the Philippines, if you say we have a celebration, not only the family is included, but also the relative, friends, all. So that's also one of the differences between the both foreign partner. So let's go for number 3. The number 3 is try to communicate regularly. Yes, communication is really hard, especially if you are LDR. And like us, we have time differences. So we have a 6 hours difference. Germany is late for 6 hours and Philippines is advanced for 6 hours. So for example, me, I'm already sleeping in Philippines and Kai is already at the afternoon, like that. And communication is really important too because this is how you will show that to your relationship that you should make an extra effort also. You have many more time, especially if your relationship is really important to both of you. Communication is one of the important. Like do the video calls every day as long as you can.
If internet is working in the Philippines or
Yes.
Germany.
And I hope that the internet of both of you are working properly. So because that's more the easier way to show to both sides that the communication and video calls every day, text every minute if needed, every minute as long
if possible.
Yeah, as long as possible. But of course, if sometimes you are both busy, then update each other. Update each other. What's the status of you? How are you? What you're doing? Yeah, and then try to set new things too. Set goals. That you have a mindset that at the end of this we are not only on LDR. We there's a point that at the end of this journey we will see us again, and that's the main goal of that. And
you should again.
Yes, you should do that. Both sides set the goals that we're not only like this forever. We will see us again. And yeah, that's the number 3. Try to communicate regularly and try and make extra effort.
The number 4 is be available. So it means
available, from the word available, like prioritize your schedule or your relationship as well.
So your partner should be the priority number 1 in your schedule, not nothing else. Yes, I know there are also small things like working and family things, and yes, we all have that. I know that, or we know that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little bit in part number or in topic number 3. Try to find the time, or don't try. Take you the time for your partner, for the calls, for the text. Explain to your family, to your mom, to your dad that your partner in the other country is really important for you and that you need to communicate with him or her. And then, yeah, I think we come to number 5.
Yeah, let's go to number 5. Be positive. From the word positive. Yes. So keep a positive attitude about your relationship. if one of you are going to success, motivate each other and encourage that you both have a mindset that the end of this LDR, one of this day we're gonna meet us again, and encourage him or her that, for example, you're working, both are working, and then you have a schedule also on work that you need to submit on time. Like, you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you. That's because sometimes also LDR is really hard. That so both of you must encourage and motivate, and also include pray for that person. Also, it's really important that you can handle all these things, the problems. Must of you, one of you, if the other person is sad, the other person must motivate or positive. You encourage your partner. And yes, let's go to
I forgot.
number 6. Yes, guys, let's go to number 6. And the number 6 is
Stay romantic.
stay romantic. Yes. Both of you are LDR. So how can you do it to be stay romantic in an LDR situations? And you should explain that, because he's more romantic the way
Me.
Explain to them.
What is romantic? I just can speak as a man who is falling in love to a woman, so I like to say writing small poems to her in the morning if she wakes
Yeah.
up.
When we are LDR before, LDR first, like 2018, the first time, because we have a 6 hours difference, he do that to me. I go to office, and on his time, he's sleeping, of course. But when I opened my email, I saw his sweet messages like that. Show how important your partner to him or her. He messaged me that, "Hi, my love. How are you? Good morning. I hope you are doing well." And then he made a poem. He translated in Tagalog, but the Tagalog is
Bad.
yes, difference. But of course, it's really romantic and sweet, because at least he tried his best to show it to you. And then not only on that, because you are LDR, if you have birthdays, anniversaries, because you are LDR, you cannot do it on date in person, but through LDR you can do like eating together while video call. He will adjust, you both adjust, of course. Like, you eat, for me, for example, we eat in dinner, and Kai is lunch. So we do it eating together. It's like we're dating together, we're eating together, but only on different parts. But it doesn't mean that it's hard, but it's also show that
The partner is important and that you
it's a romantic way too. And also, if like birthdays, and if there's an occasion, like Kai, my husband, before he do it, and of course until now, but because at the moment I'm already here.
and I do it again.
Yes, and like that, I did not expect on our on our first year, and then it's on my birthday. I did not expect that he will present me a birthday gift. So he sent me some chocolates like that. Show some romantic. If you have budget, okay, of course. If you have budget, also last 2020 last year pandemic, he sent me flowers that I really did not know. There's no occasion, of course. There's no occasion, but he just only like it to show how happy he am to be with me, and how he loves me. That's also one of the ways for you to show your love to that person. Yeah, like that. If you have budget, of course, huh? If you have budget. I did not say
You must calculate that the package is more expensive
yes,
than that what is
sending,
inside.
yes. So guys, this only based on our experience and sharing our experience during our LDR like you guys. So yes, make an effort. Even you are LDR, be still romantic to both of you. Also me, I know Philippines is really expensive if you're sending some things like that. So sometimes if I send some documents to him, I also put some included
Some sweet words.
words like that and cards. Even
And
there's no
photos.
occasions, yeah, and photos of me, latest photo of course, and yes, also that. So the next one is
Be open.
be open. Be open. Number 8. Comfort and support each other, sharing your insecurities with one another and staying close and connected. This one, you must be open, and if the other person is get worried, so you should, as a partner too. Sometimes I both also it happens to us that we got worse. So this is really also important that the other couple must know why you are worried. So
The other partner.
yes, so he can also
More understand.
understand and help you and give some advices, encourages, and show them that they are only the only man to you and the only woman to you too. So let's go to number 8.
Number
8. Be proud. And my husband will share to you.
I will try. Don't let anyone else influence the way you feel
About your
about your
relationship,
relationship, your
views.
visit, views, the only one that matters. What means be proud in 3 words? It means you can be proud that you find a person which is not from a country. What means you must be ready to, like number 1 and number 2, we explained it, you must be ready for
The
differences of the countries, of the cultures, of the language, of course, really important. Also the accent in English. Me with my little bit school English, German, and you with your Taglish, for example. It's hard to explain it without examples.
True.
Yes, that means you can be proud of yourself, that you as a couple, of course, not of your own as a person. And you're all time you must also think all time in a couple, not only, oh, this is me and this is her. No, we are together, we are a couple, we are together, we are once now. And if you can think like that, then that can work.
Also, I also like to add that, like for example, me, I'm on the office, and you must really be proud that you have a foreign partner. I have a foreign partner, and I know some of your colleagues will say will
It will not happen.
Influence you that, oh, are you sure on that person? Later he just only wants something on you. Do you think he's a real like that?
By the way, same in Germany.
Yeah, some will discourage you, and that's the important, that you should not let yourself be discouraged to that people, because if you allow that you discourage, I don't know that the relationship will work. So please, from the word be proud, if you are really true about your feelings to each other, prove them, and don't let anyone put you down. As long you both love each other, go fight for your love and show them that your relationship is real. That's why the important is this LDR. The number 1 is really meet each other. So if that number 1 works, the rest will be more easier. And you know that as long you both are fighting, you can do it. The next is And the last one is let God be the center of your relationship. Yes, put God first also in your relationship and everything be easier. Pray for your relationship that God will give you a strength and strong and to understand each other more, that at the end of this journey, you will be together again. Pray for each other that the communication is every day there, and the love will be always there, and some days at this end you will see each other again and we will be as couple, as one again. So yeah, that's all our tips and LDR. And by the way, these tips are also working for a non-LDR relationship too. So never forget, relationship is also a daily job or work. So yes, also don't expect too much so you won't be both disappointed. Plan for long term. Learn to deal with setbacks. It will make you strong as a couple. So guys, we hope that you understand and what we shared today, and we hope that you both can make it what we did. We fight for our love.
Or 4, or
Yes.
whoever you are.
We did. We fight for our love. We are also same boat like you guys, but we we do our part as a couple, and now at the moment we are together as a third LDR. We are now third meet. We are now together, and we hope that we inspire you and help you and encourage you, motivate you on our tips, on our experience today. So now we will end this vlog, and we hope that don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have more questions, or also you can share your experience on us, just comment down below and we will appreciate that. So bye bye guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Han
and Kai.
Bye bye. Thank you for
Ciao ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
On how to tips and
And yes.
and